In Montana, we didn't know there's any nesting swifts until the early 1960s when a couple of nests were discovered in Mission Falls in the Mission Mountains. And then the following year, one was discovered in Glacier National Park in, I think it was '63. After the two nests discovered in the 1960s, the next nest was discovered only in 2004. So there's a huge gap of several decades where nobody knew of nesting swifts in Montana.
The story of the black swift is an important one. Of all species in the world, the black swift may be more directly impacted by climate change than any other.
Black swift is a really unique species. There's basically nothing like them in North America. It's a species that, because of the very specific nesting requirements that it has, it's quite vulnerable to changing climate. And we've already seen a number of examples in Glacier National Park where waterfalls that were previously occupied by swifts dried up, and swifts are no longer there when we surveyed them again. Black swifts are aerial insectivores, meaning they forage on the wing for flying insects, and they're so aerial, meaning they fly so much that the only time that we can really monitor them and check to see whether a waterfall is occupied is in the early morning when they leave the nest and head out to go foraging, and then in the evening when they return to the nest and either incubate or feed young. One of the things that makes our surveys challenging is that we're trying to see a bird that flies around 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, coming to a nest in low light conditions around dark cliffs when it's dark outside. The bird itself is black, and if you blink for just a second, there's a good chance you miss the bird.
They're a bioindicator, as many birds are, and they could indicate major changes in climate. These birds winter in the Amazon, and they spend a very short amount of time here in the Northern Rockies. And so these alpine waterfalls, these remote areas, are critical to the success of black swifts.
It's actually doing fairly well when it comes to nesting success because it does nest so far away from humans, but because of snowfields that are drying up or glaciers that are slowly disappearing, there's a real good chance that we're not going to see swifts in the near future in a lot of places where we've seen them in the past.
As precipitation regimes change, as temperature changes, it may impact their success. We may be documenting the decline of a species in real time, and that's a really important story to tell.